Welcome to the first episode of Televised Carnage's Gaslands Garage. Today, we'll be covering my Rusty Bootlegger team that won the latest episode of Televised Carnage. This video will be broken down into two parts, starting with the sponsorship perks and then into the build breakdown. The Bootleggers have several interesting perks. We're going to start with Party Hard. This perk states that after this vehicle attacks, if it has more hazard tokens on it than all the other enemy vehicles within a medium range combined, then it's going to generate audience votes. So in this case, the Bootlegger has 5 hazards. The enemy vehicles have 2 each for a total of 4, meaning that the Bootlegger has more than their total. This will generate 1 vote each for a total of 2 votes. Dutch Courage works hand in hand with Party Hard. Unlike other teams that require 6 hazards to wipe out, Bootleggers require 8 hazards to wipe out instead. This allows them a little bit more flexibility and works with some of their perk upgrades. The next perk is Straight as I'm Able. Specifically, it deals with the War Rig special rules for how to move with trailers, and in particular, the second bulletin here. It states when selecting a non-straight template, you automatically gain a hazard token. Bootlegger vehicles with trailers do not automatically gain hazards. The last perk is Over the Limit. Rusty Bootlegger vehicles cannot select straight templates for movement. Instead, the veer has been modified for movement at all times. It is allowed in any gear and provides a free shift in any of those gears, allowing for a little bit extra flexibility. Now that we've covered the sponsorship perks, it's time to get into the build breakdown. We're going to start with our first vehicle, the General. This build is a little basic. Having a handling of 3 and a max gear of 5 makes it a pretty good all-round driver. It also has a little offensive option with a heavy machine gun located on the front. The next vehicle is really the meat and potatoes of this build, Walker Texas Ranger. This vehicle's first build slot was dedicated to a turret-mounted machine gun, which I found useful at dealing little bits of damage to enemy vehicles no matter what their position on the board was. The next thing equipped to this vehicle is a light trailer with peach moonshine. This gives the Molotov cocktails an infinite supply of ammunition, allowing them to catch multiple things on fire. The last build slot is a front-mounted ram for a little extra carnage. In future builds, I will be changing this out with extra crew members to allow extra Molotov cocktail throws with that infinite supply we talked about. Last, but certainly not least, is Southern Belle. This buggy has a natural handling of 4 and max gear of 6, making it a great investment for 8 points. Its only offensive option was a machine gun located on both sides, which actually came into play quite a bit during the episode. With both teams driving in a straight line across the field, it became apparent that side-mounted machine guns were really good in express delivery, allowing it to deal multiple points to the enemy. Well, that's it for the first episode of Gaslands Garage. You asked for it, so you got it. I look forward to making more Gaslands Garage videos for you of my winning teams in different episodes of Televised Carnage.